Hello everyone and welcome to a new IK video. This is Ken from 49, and in this video guys we're gonna talk about the new Tower of Knowledge skills. It has been a very long time since we got a free to play skills in the Tower of Knowledge. These are skills that doesn't require ability stones to unlock, and there is already a lot of people who unlock this skill. Mostly everyone who got Tower of Knowledge to level 51 unlocked this skill and they are using it already. Alright, so we're gonna talk only in this video about the new free-to-play skills, and these are total of free skills that we can see here. If you take a look, you can see that this skill doesn't have the golden frame that other skills have, which means that it doesn't require any ability stones to unlock, which means all you need to do is just get the Tower of Knowledge to the level for the skill and you will be able to unlock it for, I believe, 20,000 soul crystals as usual. So the first skill we have here is Lost Dimension. After the battle starts, every time you receive physical damage, there is a 15% chance to inflict a confused state on a random enemy unit. 15% when the skill is maxed, of course, reducing their energy recovery speed by 50% and their hit rate by 15% for 6 seconds. I believe hit rate here means attack speed. Alright, so every time you receive physical damage, basically you receive a lot of physical damage during the fight. So the 15% chance means that the skill could trigger a lot, since any immortal in the game, whether it is a mage, a support, a defense immortal, deal physical damage using their normal attacks. I believe it is only Louise in the Lightning March that is the only immortal who deals magical damage using his normal attacks. So I believe the skill is gonna be trigger a lot. But what I don't like is the nerf in the debuff in the skill, which means this part here. The immortal that is being confused means that they will start hitting the immortals in the same march, in the enemy march, but it reduces their energy regain recovery speed by 50% and their attack speed by 15%. I think it's pointless, because whenever you confuse an immortal, you need him to deal as much damage as possible to the enemy team, but since he's getting a debuff in the energy and in the attack speed, I think this is kinda pointless, and I don't like this part of the skill. However, the skill looks great. The confused state is good, because as long as he's hitting his allies, is not dealing damage to my march, which is good for us. The second skill here is Undyne. When restoring health, there is a 50% chance to increase the damage they deal by 9%, 30% at level 8 for 6 seconds. So basically, whenever you receive health, there is a 50% chance to increase the damage that you deal by 30% chance. I believe this skill here will be either for Alex or Hannibal Barca or any immortal that deals damage in the Holy March. Basically, any immortal that receives heals or in a march that heals a lot, such as Holy, Earth, or Mixed teams. Not sure why the recommended immortals here are all supports. I don't think this is kind of right, but the skill is awesome, to be honest. I can't wait to unlock Tower of Knowledge to level 52 to try it out. The third one is Phantom Agility or Phantom Agility, not sure how to pronounce this. Anyway, each time successfully dodging an enemy attack, increase the damage of your next ultimate skill by 20% at level 8, stacking up to 3 times. Stack clears after casting an ultimate skill. Right, this one is good here. I believe it could be used for mages who deals area of effect damage, where they rely mostly on their ultimate skill. So each time successfully dodging an enemy attack, increase the damage of your next ultimate skill by 6%. This is kind of tricky, because mages usually in the back line don't receive a lot of physical damage, so I believe it is best to use it in an immortal in the front row. Stacking up to 3 times, stack clears after casting an ultimate skill. I believe it's gonna be in an attack immortal who uses energy. Maybe Comply, maybe Secrete, or the new Shadow Immortal, which is I forgot his name. It's Tutankhamun. Yeah, I believe it's gonna be used this way on an attack immortal where you need to combine it with misleading and maybe after image to be able to just make sure that you're dodging an enemy attack. And of course, it's gonna be useless against mages since magic damage cannot be dodged. However, you need to use it on an immortal that his ultimate skill deals a lot of damage. Not sure if it's gonna be good on Hippolyta, and the part where your next ultimate skill damage increases, I don't think it's gonna work on either Alex or Hannibal Barca since their ultimate skills are kind of passive at this point of the game. All right, last skill that we have here is Boyzone Thorne. After the battle starts, every 6 seconds there is a 60% chance to deal magic damage. And this is the first magical damage skill that we receive in a very long time, right after Armageddon skill. Alright, damage rate is 350% at level 8 to the enemy target with the highest physical attack, and apply a poison effect, dealing periodic magic damage. Damage rate is 100% every 3 seconds for 6 seconds. The healing effect on the poison targets is reduced by 50%. So kinda like wounds. However, wounds denies 100% of the heals. However, the periodic state or whatever this is reduces the healings by 50%. I believe this is gonna be good against mixed marches and earth marches, since this debuff here means nothing against Theodora because she's gonna remove all the continuous damage. So I don't think this skill is gonna be a good choice against holy teams because it has a lot of continuous damage, and Theodora kinda counters this part of the skill. The continuous damage means nothing against holy teams with Theodora, so and it deals damage to only one immortal. So after the battle starts, every 6 seconds, it is a chance to the enemy target with the highest physical attack. So mainly it's gonna counter the immortals with the highest physical attacks, which means if you're gonna go against a mixed march, it's gonna counter the front line first, which is the main damage, either Alex or Hanny. Yeah, I believe it's gonna be so good versus mixed marches, and I don't think it's gonna be any useful against marches such as Holy, as I mentioned, because of the continuous damage. Against Earth as well is gonna focus Alex, since most of the Earth marches are running Alex and Charles in the lead. I don't think it's gonna be that useful versus Shadow marches because Shadow marches main damage is coming from Himiko, or maybe sometimes the other one, Elizabeth. Yeah, Elizabeth. And I don't think the main damage, or whenever you focus Siegfried or even Tutankhamun, is gonna do that much difference versus a Shadow March. Anyway, these are all the free-to-play skills that we got: Lost Dimension, Wine Undyne, Phantom Agility, and Boyzone Thorne. This will be all for this video, guys. In the next one, maybe I'll be talking about the new Triss skills, but this is for the upcoming video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and have a wonderful day.